Long history of farmers. My name is John W. Boyd Jr. I'm a fourth generation farmer from Mecklenburg County, Virginia, and generational farmer. My daddy, John Boyd Sr., was a farmer. My grandfather, Thomas Boyd, was a farmer. His daddy was a farmer, Andrew Boyd, and his daddy was a slave, Alexander Boyd, right here on the same soil in Mecklenburg County, Virginia. So very long history of farmers in my family. And I have a long civil rights background, fighting for, in this case, Black farmers for they lost millions of acres of land over the past, I would say, 100 years or so. We've lost a lot of land. And USDA was, I believe, at the core of that for a very, very long time, and challenged that system for about 4 decades to make it better, not just for Black farmers, but for all farmers. From a Black standpoint, many Blacks, including myself, has voted Democrat for a very, very long time. And it looks like when we raise issues like this, our votes are being taken for granted. He's losing support in the Black community because he's not communicating with the Black community. And high turnover and senior level staffings that should be communicating with the Black community. I haven't had one meeting in the White House. Not one meeting in the White House since he's been president. Totally unheard of. And I've been meeting with presidents, Andrew, Republican and Democrat, every president since Jimmy Carter I've visited with to talk about issues that are relevant to our national body. And this president has not invited us to the White House. As I speak and talk to you today, I haven't received one, and it's Black History Month. President Biden's age is an issue for many Americans, not just for Black folks, but a lot of people are looking and wondering, can he really govern the country over the next 4 years if he's reelected in the condition that he's in? I'm very opposed to is immigration, the way that the border remains wide open. It's in complete chaos at the border. So here we're letting people who are not U.S. citizens come into this country, and we're giving them debit cards and monies and putting them up in hotels. And, I just described my rich history, both good and bad, from, my forefathers being slaves here on American soil, brought to the country by force. And here these people are coming in here to the U.S. on citizen, and we're treating them better than U.S. citizens. To allow people who aren't U.S. citizens to come into this country, and you provide them with debit cards and housing. What does that say to the nation's hardest occupation in history, which is farming? So there's a lot of issues that that remain unaddressed. President Biden committed to the meeting. That meeting hasn't happened, and I hope, Andrew, that if it was up to me, Andrew, the border would be closed, and we wouldn't open the borders until after we see what we can do about the chaos that we have down on the border. If I was president, I would close the border. Simple as that.